Hi, my name is Tracy and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's 10-minute yoga class is going to focus on loosening up those hips, a perfect way to get the day started. We are going to start off in Shavasana, so make your way down onto your back, legs and arms out long. Place both of your hands onto your lower abdomen and settle into the mat, allowing yourself to ground. Start to notice the breath here, allowing you to connect to the rise and fall of the abdomen as you breathe. Let the breath flow naturally in through the nose and out through the nose. This rhythmic wave of inhaling in and exhaling out. When you're ready, bring both hands down by your side, bending into both knees, and place your feet on the mat with your heels in towards your glutes. Engage the glutes and start to lift the hips off the mat, coming into bridge pose. Slowly lower the hips back down to the mat. Then inhale those hips up, exhale those hips down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. One more time. From here, bring your right knee in towards your chest, taking the knee out wide, facing the sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Using your right hand to grip the outer blade of that foot, pushing the knee out wide with your elbow. You can let your left knee fall out to the side for some balance. This is our half happy baby pose. Bring your right foot and place it onto the top of that left thigh, pushing that right knee away from you so you're in this figure 4 pose. Option 1 to stay here, or you can intensify by bringing the left knee in towards the chest and clasping the hands either on the back of the left thigh or in front of the left chin. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, gently rock hips side to side, feeling that stretch into the right hip. Release both feet back to the mat, hands down by your side. Let's go for 5 more glute bridges. Engage the glutes, lifting the hips up, slowly lowering them down. Inhaling the hips up, exhaling them down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time on your own. And when you're ready, you can bring your left knee in towards your chest, taking the knee out wide, facing the sole of the foot up towards the ceiling, using your left hand to grip the outer blade of the foot, pushing the knee wide with your elbow, letting the right knee fall out to the side this time, half happy baby. Stay with the breath. Now bring your left foot and place it on top of that right thigh, pushing that left knee away from you, figure 4 pose. Feel free to stay here. If you did it on the other side, the right knee can come in towards the chest and clasping the hands either in the back of the thigh or in front of the shin. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, give that gentle rock side to side so you can feel that stretch in the left hip this time. Bringing both feet back down to the mat, start to rock yourself up to an upright position. Cross at the legs, bring the hands onto the mat in front of you and make your way into down dog, hips nice and high, pushing that chest in towards your knees, fingertips spread nice and wide. Start to pedal out the feet, stretching into the backs of the legs. Going to find some stillness now in your down dog, keeping a nice bend in the knee. Leaning the weight into that left foot, sweep that right foot up behind you, toes towards the sky. Start to bend into that right knee, bringing the heel to the glute, 3-legged dog. Coming onto the ball of the left foot, start to shift forward, bringing that right knee towards the chest. Place the foot in between the hands. Sweep the right hand up towards the sky, gaze to follow, easy twist. Gently bringing the hand back down to the mat, rock back and forth in your runner's lunge. Now lifting your right hand off of the mat, heel toe your right foot to the edge of the mat, placing your right hand on the inside of that front foot. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Option to stay here, or you can come onto the blade of the right foot, opening the knee out to the side. Using your right hand to gently push that knee away, gazing over the right shoulder, a deep hip opening lizard pose. Bring the knee back up and heel toe the front foot in between the hands. Lift the back knee and spring that back foot to the top of the mat and let yourself fold forward. Option to grab either elbow and sway side to side in your ragdoll fold. Start to peel up to a standing position, shrug the shoulders when you get there, and bring your hands to prayer center. Let's go for our Sun Sal A. Release the hands down by the side, sweep them up overhead, hinge at the hips as you dive forward. Bring those hands to the shins, lift up to that flat back. Release once more, both hands to the mat. Step it back to down dog. Start to shift forward to your plank pose. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, keeping the elbows tucked. Lower the chest all the way to the mat. Press the chest up for cobra. Release to the mat, tuck the toes, press into the mat, coming back to your down dog. Leaning the weight into the right foot this time, sweep that left foot up behind you. Bend into that left knee, bringing the heel to the glute. Three-legged dog on the other side. Coming onto the ball of the right foot, start to shift forward, bringing that left knee towards the chest, placing the foot in between the hands. Leaning the weight into your right hand, sweep the left hand up towards the sky, gaze to follow, easy twist. Gently bring the hand back down to the mat, rock back and forth in your runner's lunge. Heel toe your left foot to the edge of the mat, bringing your left hand to the inside. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Remember, you can stay here or come onto the blade of that foot, opening the knee out to the side. Use your left hand to gently push that knee away, gazing over the left shoulder. Bring the knee back up and heel toe the front foot in between the hands once more. Lift the back knee, spring that back foot to the top of the mat and let yourself fold forward into your ragdoll fold. Grab either elbow, sway side to side. Peel yourself up to a standing position, bringing hands back to prayer center. Release the hands by the side, sweep them up overhead, hinge at the hips as you dive forward, hands to shins, lift up to that flat back. Release once more, both hands to the mat, step it back to down dog. Start to shift forward to your plank pose, sending the heels to the back of the mat. From plank, start to bend at the elbows, lower halfway to chaturanga. Flip the toes, press it to up dog. Engage the core as you press into the mat, lift the hips, flip the toes, bring it back to down dog. Pedal it out here in your down dog. Find some stillness and we'll take one cleansing breath. In through the nose, sigh it out the mouth. From here, bring the knees to the mat and make your way onto your back, bringing your feet flat to the mat like we did at the start to set up for our bridge pose. From here, start to let your knees fall out either side, bringing the soles of the feet to touch. Hands can come to the lower tummy. This is reclined butterfly pose to help us wind down. If you need support, you can put cushions or blocks underneath both knees. Otherwise, just let gravity do the work for you in this deep hip opener. When you're ready, use both of your hands to help your knees back up to center. Bring the right knee in towards the chest and bring that knee across the body, stacking the right hip over the left. The right arm can come out long beside you, a gorgeous spinal twist to help release that lower back. Switching to the other side, bring the left knee into the chest, taking the knee across the body, this time stacking the left hip over the right. Left arm can come out long beside you. Coming back to center, bring both knees into the chest, wrap your arms around the shins, tuck the chin to the chest and give yourself a little hug before releasing the arms and legs out long for your well-deserved Shavasana. Take up as much space as you need here, letting yourself sink into the mat to fully embrace the practice. And when you're ready, start to gently wiggle those toes, wiggle those fingers, reach the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Roll onto your side using your arm as a pillow. Place your free hand over your heart space and give yourself some gratitude for taking the time to practice today. Keeping the eyes closed, gently make your way back to a seated position. Shrug the shoulders when you're there and bring your hands to prayer center. Let's take one final cleansing breath together before we close our practice. Inhaling deep through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more classes. Take care.